Hello everybody, we're back today in the quail cage, and a couple of the quails are trying to get out. Today we are going to try and put this baby quail back in here because it has not been doing too good on its own. But the last time I tried putting it in here, there was quite a bit of aggression with some of the other quails, and yeah, you can see right there, they're chasing it around like crazy. But it is not doing good on its own either, so I'm not too sure what I could really do to help this little guy out. They're pecking at it like crazy. If anybody has any ideas on what I could do, because the thing is that the poor dude is completely by himself unless I put him here, but they are going at him way too hard. I'm gonna see if I can catch him when he comes around again. There we go. Yeah, that is not very nice. They're grabbing the back of his head and pinning him down, and I have a quail escaping. Great. Alrighty guys, I managed to get back the quail that got out. They keep wanting to get out. Go back in there. And I did, remove the baby, put him back in that little fish tank where he was originally at. So right now we're gonna see how many eggs we've got to collect, because I did see that a couple of them have laid already, even though it's like 8 in the morning. There's 2 up here, which I think I put in there yesterday, and I just forgot to get again. But there's 1 all the way over here. Let's see if there's anything down here. Nothing under bucket number 1. What about bucket number 2? Nothing under bucket number 2. Alright, so that's 3 eggs so far. Look at that little dude stepping all over my leg. And their food doesn't seem to be going down all the way, so I might have to shake this up. It's like stuck for some reason. There we go. Should be going down a little bit better now. And then I do see 1 more egg over there. And I think that's the only other one in here right now. So that's 2 eggs in the morning. We'll see how many they lay in the afternoon. I usually get 2 more eggs in the afternoon. So yeah, there we go. 4 little eggs. 2 were from yesterday, I'm pretty sure, so they don't count. Look at that little happy dance they do when they're eating. Quails are so cute, man. I can honestly understand why some people like having them as pets, especially the prettier color ones. This female's like super fidgety as well. Maybe she's the mother of that little one that's super fidgety. Because most of these other ones, I raised myself, so they're a lot calmer. Like you can see they don't mind coming up to me, like the one that was on my foot. They eat right next to me. They really do not mind me for the most part. And even some of the adults that I bought rather than raised are pretty chill as well. But then there's that. Oh, there's a quail outside again. When I tell you guys, I barely managed to catch this one when it got out. It was already halfway down there, and it would have been way too far gone for me to catch. Why you gotta be like that? You got a big home, lots of friends, fresh food every day, water. Why are you trying to get out? What's wrong with you? I don't even know how it got out, because I had my foot on the net the whole time to make sure that they couldn't get out. That's the whole purpose of the net, is that when I put my foot on it, it closes off completely like a door. But it is what it is. We got the eggs out. They're going straight into the incubator. And the 2 quails that got out, I managed to grab. Or at least the 2 that I saw get out. For all I know, more got out that I couldn't see, so I'm gonna have to recount them. There's supposed to be 35 total, so count with me now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Alright, it's all good. Yes, I know my counting method was weird as hell. The reason why I count like that is when they are clumped together, I add 2 at a time. And when they're spread out, I only count the one that is spread out. It's way too slow to count them one at a time when they're clumped together, because then if they move, then you're gonna lose count. And if they're too spread out and you try and add them together, then at least me personally, I'll forget which one it was that I added. So yeah. And here's the little dude, fidgety as ever. He's fine. They didn't peck him too hard. They were just pinning him to the ground, I guess, trying to show dominance over him. But yeah, just he's so fidgety. He's always scared. Alrighty, I just added the 4 new eggs to the incubator, so that is the 3rd row completely filled out. Hopefully they all end up being fertile. That's going to be pretty much all for the quails today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little video. If you have any tips on what I could do for that baby quail so that it's not alone, but also isn't getting, attacked constantly by its older brothers and sisters, then let me know down in the comments.